story you told about President Biden looking at his watch after caskets had come back from Afghanistan.
Let's just continue at Psaki for a minute because she's got a new book out. And well, let me read this tweet from Colette Harrington. This is interesting. Some nerve. Everyone saw the photo of Biden checking his watch while Gold Star families cried seeing caskets covered in American flags with their child's remains. Liar, Jen Psaki denied it ever happened. Now she's forced to edit book after public outcry. So she in her book said that that did not happen. Of course, it did happen. And she was asked about just that. I don't know, do these people not have book editors? Like, I had an editor. You're like, come on.
I want to ask you about one thing that's gotten some attention this week from the book, which was a story you told about President Biden looking at his watch after caskets had come back from Afghanistan. The story was not told completely accurately, which you've acknowledged. I know some of the folks, including some of the families of those soldiers who were upset by that. I just want to give you an opportunity to clarify what happened there.
Yeah, first, I mean, the larger story there, and the reason I included that story is because I wanted to convey a story about giving tough feedback to President Biden, which the context of that was telling him that when he shared stories about the loss of his own son, that wasn't resonating with these families who had experienced the worst day of their lives. So actually, my objective was to validate their experience and not the opposite. And as I've noted, it's a couple of lines in the book that we will change and will be taken out, the totality of it in the book. But my objective was actually to honor them and validate their experience, not the opposite.
Nobody gives a shit what your objective was. You made up a story. You lied in your own book that I assume you had a ghostwriter for, but you might have at least flipped through the book and been like, oh, this is a made up story. Nobody cares what my intentions were good when I lied about the story about Joe Biden. Oh, and there's video of it? Boy, that was an odd thing. You should at least be firing your editor or your ghostwriter.